Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub
My name is Mustain Asad.
and we are from Lahore, Pakistan. Asad Yaqub,
Mustain Asad.
Mustain Asad, Asad Jr. Okay. So Mustain is with me and today we are going to discuss IELTS speaking part 1.
Yeah.
Mustain, I give you the instructions. What you
Okay.
need to do, first you need to listen to my question.
Yeah.
Then after that you have to answer and try to answer the question first directly and then add 3 to 4 sentences.
Okay.
Right? Now for example, if I ask you, what's your favorite activity or what do you do in your free time? Now first thing is, in my free time I answer the question directly and then add 3 to 4 sentences with because. Right? So this is, guys, you need to do, answers should be crisp, to the point, according to the topic. So I ask Mustain some questions and after that I'm going to evaluate his answers. Again, I tell you, this is IELTS speaking part 1. We also call it section 1 and there should be short answers, to the point answers. Don't add any story and just give the direct answers. Let's just take a start. Do you listen to music?
Yeah, I listen to music because music is actually a good activity for your free time. You can just spend your time by listening to music, and music helps you to freshen your mood.
Okay.
And it is also a good activity for your free
All
time.
right. Now, it is good, but actually I have noticed one thing, that when Mustain is answering, there is no intonation. Now, what is intonation? Intonation is, you say, oh, music is good. I love listening to music. In my free time, I listen to music. So, intonation is missing. Remember one thing, in IELTS speaking, there is no marking criteria for accent, for pronunciation. For pronunciation, yes, there is, but for accent, there is no marking criteria. But the examiner wants to see excitement. Examiner wants to see your proper intonation. Intonation means the use of voice according to the message you want to convey. Now you're going to use your proper intonation and you're going to be a bit enthusiastic about what you're going to say. Right? Let's go on. What type of music do you listen to?
I listen to Indian songs nowadays. The latest Indian songs, I like to listen them, and I also listen to Pakistani songs, and I also have a good taste of Arabic music. So sometimes I listen to Arabic music as well.
Okay, now this is a very good answer, but still he's got to use a little more intonation and all that. You know, if they ask you a question about sad thing, like you say, unfortunately, then your voice should go down. And if they ask you anything like you say, well, I enjoy, and then you should have the rising intonation, right? Now, I'm going to ask you a question where you should have a rising intonation and you should answer in a joyful manner, in a cheerful manner, right? Okay, let's see. Do you enjoy listening to music?
Yeah, I enjoy listening to music because music is a very good activity, and I also like to listen to music in my free time because it is a good way of just using your free time properly. I listen to Indian songs, Punjabi songs, and I also listen to some Arabic songs.
Okay, very good. Now, I have noticed two things. The first thing is, sometimes he's very fast. So when he's very fast, he wants to just answer the question that, okay, this is the question and here you go the answer. He's throwing the answer at the examiner. In IELTS test, do not try to throw your answer at the examiner that this is the question, here you go the answer. All right. So don't throw the question. You need to speak in a relaxed way. Right? Otherwise, you know, in part 2, sometimes if you don't speak in a relaxed way, you will finish everything and then you'll be blank, right? So try to answer in a relaxed way. One thing, raise your volume a little more and then it's going to be fine, right? So it should not look as if you are like you have crammed something, that you're speaking from your heart. It should be all natural. Now let's go on. Who is your favorite singer and why?
My favorite singer is Rahat Fateh Ali Khan because he has a very beautiful voice and he also sings very good songs. I listen to his latest songs because they are very good, of Pakistani movies.
Now, there's another thing. There is one thing we call it connecting devices, connecting sentences. So what Mustain did, he actually answered all the questions, but I was noticing one thing, all his answers were individual sentences and mainly they were simple sentences. Try to connect your answer. Now, for example, the question is about your favorite musician, right? Or who is your favorite singer? My favorite singer is Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, who belongs to Pakistan. He is a wonderful singer and when he sings, his voice allures me. That is the reason I like him very much. Now what I have done here, I've joined all these sentences. So do not make my favorite singer is Rahat Fateh Ali Khan. He's a very nice singer. I listen to his songs. He sings beautifully. He has this. It's not an essay on my cow. You know, my cow. I have a cow. It has 4 legs. It has 2 ears. It gives milk. It is this, it is that. So it should not be a my cow type of story. So I hope from Mustain's answers, you'll be learning a lot. Now Mustain, let's go on. This time I'm going to change the topic. And again, it's speaking part 1. You have to answer in 4-5 sentences. Tell me about your hometown.
My hometown is Lahore, Pakistan. It is a very beautiful place, and we have been living here for like about 40 years. I have my house in the Kent area. Kent area is very beautiful. It is army area, and it is very safe.
Okay, this is a very good answer. He's explained varied things, and this is again very good. Now you are improving actually. Try to speak a bit louder,
Okay.
right? And with try to show a little more confidence through your voice and all that. Let's go on. What is your favorite place in your hometown?
My favorite place in my hometown is Jinnah Garden because it is very beautiful. I have been coming there with my father since I was a child. I actually learned English also there when I was small. It is very beautiful. There are many swings also there, and there is Qaid-e-Azam Library also, which is a very beautiful historical place.
Now, have you noticed one thing? What Mustain did, he talked about one place in one sentence, and in the second sentence, he explained or he said something more about that. So it's a very good idea whenever you talk about one thing. Now, the question was your favorite place in your hometown. So he talked about Jinnah Garden. Then he told us further about that garden, and he told us about the library and all that. So you need to add detail like that. That's very good. Now let's go on. I'm going to ask you some more questions and you can answer. This time, my question is, what is your favorite leisure activity? Means, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I mostly prefer to play. I mostly prefer sports. Like I like football a lot because in that all our body is used. We run, and it is a very good exercise also. And else, if I get extra free time, I also like listening to songs and music.
Yeah, there is another thing. Again, whenever you answer for Ielts, just answer in a relaxed way. I mean, fluency does not mean that you have to speak very fast, that you have to speak very quickly. That is not what we call fluency. Fluency means you're speaking without a break. And in your conversation, there are no and and these type of things are not there. But you're already speaking well. But this is your natural style. I think you speak fast, right? And it should be the conversational style. Your IELTS speaking test is a conversation with the examiner. It's like a dialogue with the examiner. So just feel that you are talking to somebody. For example, somebody is interviewing you. Now, for example, I come to interview you. Now, let's imagine I am a TV reporter and you are a film star. Okay, we just assume that you are the film star and I am the TV reporter, and you got to answer all the questions cheerfully. And by the way, you have to answer my every question. Okay, don't just think, I mean, you are a film star, right? So let's see. Hi guys, welcome to Asad TV, and today we are going to interview a popular film star. His name is Mustain, and his latest movie was a super hit. Hi Mustain.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm fantastic as well. So Mustain, another fantastic blockbuster movie. How do you see that?
Yeah, it was very good, and that just made me go a little higher. It was a very good movie that made my game go up. I actually worked very hard on this movie, and it cost a lot.
Okay, yeah, we can see the set designing and everything. It really cost a lot, and the cinematography and all that. Well, Mustain, what I like about that movie, that is the songs, and you danced very well on all the songs. How did you come about with all these things?
Actually, I just spent a lot of time thinking about that, and I also wanted my new movie to be a super hit movie.
All right.
I worked hard on that movie.
Okay, now see, he is behaving like a film star, right? So in IELTS exam, you have to behave as if somebody is interviewing you and you are answering all the questions, right? So this is how you need to answer. I asked some questions and Mustain answered my questions. By the way, Mustain is my son and I am his
Father.
Daddy. Okay, yeah, that's right. So I'm going to make more videos with Mustain. I'm going to take Mustain's full test, IELTS speaking section 1, section 2, section 3, and there you can see further about IELTS speaking. So thank you very much, Mustain.
No problem.
If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to
Subscribe the channel.
Yes, and I run another channel, Asad Yaqub Vlogs. You should subscribe to that channel as well. And I also teach
Online classes. If you want to join that, just dial this given number over here, and Asad Yaqub will teach you IELTS.
Exactly, online IELTS classes. So thank you very much. Take good care of yourselves. Allah
Allah
Hafiz.